Today is September 21st. We're here at RAADfest in San Diego, California, and this is Butterfly Workshops, Laurie Handlers. So hello, Laurie.
Hi, Michael.
So excited to be able to sit here with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm Michael Gibson, and we're here to talk a little bit about why are we here at RAADfest.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So first of all, RAADfest means Revolution Against Aging and Death, and we're at RAAD Festival.
Right.
And so we feel that sex has a lot to do with radical life extension.
It does.
We feel that not only do you need the things that the body produces when you're having sex, whether, by the way, it's solo sex or whether it's sex with a partner,
Right.
when you're having sex, you get endorphins, serotonin, dopamine, but most importantly, you get oxytocin.
Yes.
And oxytocin is really important for you to feel good in your life, for you to create new neural patterns,
right.
which bypass the patterns that were made by trauma. So sex helps us overcome negative neurotransmitter patterns.
Experiences and traumas of the past can be alleviated or at least even removed.
And do you know, Michael, they did a study that was published in PubMed
I'm aware of this study. Go
that
ahead.
says that they studied 129 couples, and they only studied the women of those couples, but the women that were having regular sex on a regular basis, their telomeres were longer, and telomeres are the edges of the DNA strand, which when they go to the end and shrink, that's when our life is over. And these women had longer telomeres than the women who didn't have regular sex.
So are you saying that sex could be a viable protocol for helping you extend your life?
Absolutely.
Ah.
And you know, there are people who feel like when they're 50, they're over the hill and they're not going to have sex anymore.
Yeah.
And that's so wrong, because sex is such a viable and vital part of our lives.
Right.
We need it to get everything flowing.
That's true. That's true. Well, it's also great for connection, and I like to say it this way. You know, you really can't have love without oxytocin. And it's a wonderful hormone that releases into your body, but it really is that feel-good hormone. It elicits all the things that you think of when you think of love and passion and all of those other. But it's also an enhancer, right? It changes your mental faculties. It actually makes your memory better. There's a lot of things to oxytocin that a lot of people aren't aware of that it produces in the body, makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that if you felt that way every single day,
things would be different in our planet, in our world.
Yeah.
You know, now there is a couple other things here, because we're at RAADfest. You know, we didn't talk yet about sex magic.
right?
But sex magic is the deliberate use of orgasm to fuel your intentions. And here at Revolution Against Aging and Death Festival, one of my intentions, and I know your intentions, is to live not only a longer life, but to live possibly forever.
Yeah.
And so why wouldn't I take my practice of sex magic, which is stoking my creative fires,
Yes.
and then set the intention to live in a healthy and a forever body.
Yeah, I agree.
So I would use sex magic as a transformational form of sex to extend my life.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. What does it mean to maximize life? Immortality would be maximizing life, right?
Exactly.
And that's a lot of what we talk about here, especially with the group PUI, kind of the setup of RAADfest. But that's
Well, people don't know what PUI is,
Oh,
so it's
maybe we
People Unlimited.
People Unlimited.
Yeah, Inc.
Yeah, based out of Scottsdale, Arizona. And they have a lot to do with, in fact, are the driving force behind RAADfest. But in maximizing life, one of the things that we talk about in our group meetings is, you know, how do you actually live a life of immortality right now? And that's exactly what we do when we're incorporating sex into our lives.
Yeah. And the thing is that sex makes everything feel timeless and ageless, and like our molecules are dissolving when it's good.
It's awesome.
So if it isn't good, you may want to come see us because we'll help you make it good. Actually, we'll help you make it better than good.
Yeah. We'll give you at least a level 7 or above.
Yeah, we like that. We love that.
Awesome.
So is that?
I think that's pretty good
Yeah,
for now.
I think that's great.
It's a great start.
Thank you.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us here at RAADfest.